Hi guys, Miranda here, and I'm here playing again. Kathy Rain, a Detective is Born. Might talk a little softly because I got my children in here playing the game, so let's just go ahead and get into it. See, in the last one, we were able to get the password for the email, or the username for the email, and was able to talk to his daughter, Charles Wade's daughter, excuse me. And so now I think that's where we're heading next, is to go see him.
All right, I'm off. Peace outie. Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
I turn it up a little bit. Can't hear. Okay, so I have three new places. I got the clinic, the church, and the nature reserve. So let's go to the clinic first and talk to Charles Wade. Or try to, at least. What in the world?
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
No, go figure.
Yeah,
I didn't think she was gonna do it.
it's that homeless guy who helped me distract Lenny.
Oh, he's out now. Okay. Very good.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Oh,
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
I am so sorry that they call you Goober. But hey, you know, to each its own.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies. Silence of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Born Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Wow.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior.
Go figure.
After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Natural bald killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair.
Oh my gosh.
Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
Okay.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
All right, let's go down my list.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
That actually kind of makes sense from what's all this been going on. Also, I think in the last video I had said I believe that was Sue's husband, and it was not. So maybe we'll come across him too.
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement.
I
Nearly
was gonna say the
started
same thing.
brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She can sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
I was going to say the same thing. That's an understatement. She took the words right out of my mouth.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother?
I like the way her face changed when she said that too.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
Okay.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Okay. What about the church?
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac, the priest, is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something. Billy prays himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
Yeah, just might have to do that. Okay.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
Alright, let's make sure there's nothing else that we can have to look at besides the trash can, goober. I don't see nothing else. Alright.
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year. No thanks. Women's magazines make my brain melt. I can't read it from here.
Oh, okay.
She looks bored out of her mind. Pretty understandable, to be honest.
So, just to get the lowdown, we are either dealing with aliens or a cult.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Hello?
Yeah?
Oh. Uh.
Somebody around here hates their job.
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
Really?
What a bitch. I need to get rid of her somehow.
How?
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Yes, of course.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations.
Okay, so they can't go
I
outside.
can't read it from here.
Well, can you walk over here and read it?
I can't read it from here.
Oh, okay, whatever. Let's see. I don't.
Again? No thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside.
Is she really gonna let me go upstairs?
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Go to all the rooms.
Uncomfortable, hard plastic chairs. It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out.
Yeah, maybe she'll like to smoke. What happened with Sue?
Time for a smoke break, don't you think?
What?
You smoke?
No way. Those things will kill you.
Well, that didn't work. I can stun her. I'll use that as the last. Maybe she knows who these are?
I don't want to show her.
Okay. What about this?
I don't want to show her.
Okay. I have nothing else.
I don't want to show.
Yeah, I don't want to show her that.
I don't want to show.
Okay.
I don't want to show.
Alright, let's stun her.
I wish, but she'd just call security.
I don't know what else. Oh, my math book's gone too. Cool. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Oh, don't tell me. I got to get him to do it again. Hey, can you?
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
Yep.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies, and that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Oh, shoot. I don't remember which one was which now. That's when he stopped talking, right?
Probably The Silence of Lambert.
Oh, I'm gonna be loud.
Oh, I hope that was the right one.
Al Consuelo. How I wish I could speak. I have so many things left to say. My chest, no! It can't be! Hold me!
A lot of them had to do with him.
Thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Huh. Alright, well, let's go back out there.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
What? Let's try to talk to him
Hey,
again.
doofus.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sure.
How about the usual surprises?
Business as...
Let's try it, I guess. I'm not sure. We might have to go through each and every one of them. I'm not entirely sure which one.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's this
Again?
smell?
No thanks.
Bacon?
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing. Thank you, thank you. You've
I
got a
don't wanna
great audience.
interrupt.
See, that didn't seem like it was going to do either, so... And then this was told me I just
Again?
have to... No, I have to think outside the box. Okay, so let's keep going down the line, I guess. Come here, doofus.
Hey. Hey.
Sure.
Definitely Jacob's bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Let's try it, I guess. I don't know, she kind of said something differently that time. Definitely Jacob's bladder, so maybe this one's it.
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good. Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
You've been a great
that wasn't it
audience.
either? What am I supposed to do? Wait. Okay, hold on. I know I've got only one left, so let's see.
Hey. So,
What about?
natural.
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality. The protagonist, Eddie's F. One day, he has simply had enough of all that Eddie makes.
Oh.
Not the cult.
Hey.
Sure.
Natural bald killers would be the.
Ball, move.
Alright, that's the only thing I can think of. Let's hope we don't really scalp somebody. Might have to.
Fernando, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough for making me whole again. Turn this scalp into a breathtaking golden carpet.
Good idea, but
Such as
it
the
wouldn't
world
match
has
his
never seen.
symptoms.
Okay, doctor. I'm counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Thank you, thank you. You've got a
Okay,
great
so that's
audience.
what I have to do. Okay, so it's got to match his symptoms. So he's got to seize up like he did in the surprise one, right? Is that what that's exactly what it is, I do believe. Okay. I think we finally figured it out.
Hey. Hey.
Sure.
Because that's what happens in this
How
one.
about the.
Business.
And then we'll go over there and tasing. So let's try that.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's this smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Nurse! He's seizing!
Oh shit!
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
Bless his heart. Oh, bless his heart.
A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it.
I feel bad. At least I figured it out there. Oh. Are you kidding me? I don't know the... Oh.
Employee of the Month, Carlita Mendez. Ugh, what a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse. Employee...
Okay. There's no paperwork I can look at here.
A calendar from night... Rows and columns of files.
So how am I supposed to figure out? Let's see. What does it say? 1991? Correct password.
A calendar from
Yeah, that was 1991.
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. Ugh, what a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse. Smoking allowed. No thanks. Women's mag.
I don't know, I'm reading the same
Employee
thing.
of the month, Carlita.
What could her password be? What could her password be? Let's see. I didn't think that was it. I have no idea what her password could be. Let's see. There's got to be something around here that'll show what it is, but no. But there's nothing around here to let you know what it is besides employee of the month.
Carlita.
Maybe nurse? Let's try, I guess. Let's see. N-U-R-S-E? I'm not entirely sure.
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
I've tried the 1991.
Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
Oh, let's see.
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, oh, we do still have the disc. Can we do it this way? Perfect. All right. Okay, well, I got the username right, but the password? Okay. Alright, I know I'm not going to remember this. I'm going to take a picture of it. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, so apparently I took my floppy disk out. Alright, use computer. Alright, so let's go back here. So let's see. OTORGADOR. Did I not spell it right? Let me try it again. OTORGADOR. Okay, I got it saved. Alright. So now we need to look up Charles. Oh, maybe if I spell it right. Wait. Okay, date of birth. Overall, Dr. Freeman, patient. Patient has undergone successful and evasive heart surgery and was transferred to this facility at his own request. The initial prognosis looks good, and the patient is likely to make a full recovery in 6 to 8 weeks. He's in room 6B and he's stable. Okay. So 6B. Now we can go upstairs.
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break. Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
That's not what this is about. It's personal. You're assuming a lot, Mr. Wade. I don't need a piggyback on favors. I make my own way.
That's not what this is about. It's personal.
Sounds serious. Perhaps I should ask Claude to produce his gun.
You know, Charles, the person most likely to be harmed by a gun tends to be its owner.
Very true. That's something that Japs who captured me learned the hard way.
Did my grandfather bail you out then too, or was that one of the few times where he didn't save your sorry ass?
Oi.
Hold on there. Explain yourself.
You're willing to listen to something other than your own voice? I'm stunned. I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
I was.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oi.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I must say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
Alright. Let's see. Let's try this.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
I wish I did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the healthcare, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
I wouldn't mind teaching my old man some manners myself, wherever he is.
Yes, of course. You must understand this better than anyone. People like your father simply cannot grasp how far their bad influence spreads. So our family started drifting apart. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Wow. Here we
Do
go.
you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it. It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, so now we know that is Jimmy Cochran. Okay, that makes sense.
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched.
Wow.
But every single painting by an unknown local artist gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
No.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
Yeah.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. We found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
That'd be
Okay.
great. Thanks, Charles.
Anytime. But I'm curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
Okay.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution for years.
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
No, I'll tell him the
I
truth.
do. My mother is in there. Sharon Evans? I had her committed about a year ago.
I see. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that, Kathy. Mothers have a lot of power over us, more than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Oh my mercy.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Oh.
Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran, taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
Okay, let's see. What
Do
about
you know
this?
what this key opens?
You must be truly desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Let's see. What about...
What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
A flower. Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
I'm sorry. I think that's about it.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
Right.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Looks like Wade brought some of his old tunes with him.
I'm just looking.
A private phone. Wade must get special privileges here.
Nice. Okay.
He looks weak, but his eyes are sharp. Just some boring
Yeah.
That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Wow.
I'd rather not. He'd crush me.
Okay, so I don't think there's nothing else here, so let's go ahead and leave. Well, the nurse still ain't here. I think I'm going to end this video here. I will try to do some more tomorrow, but other than that, drop a like, leave a comment. If there's any other games you would like me to play, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Bye.